guys, welcome back to the channel. Hopefully everybody had a wonderful day, got in their workout. If not, you know, you can always make it up later on in the night, and if not, make it up tomorrow. But regardless, this review is going to be on Xtremis Cartel Loco ATP Creatine formula. Now, I got this one for free for the second Cartel haul that I did in December. And if you did spend over $150, you did get a free supplement. So this was one that I did get for free. And like I said in the video, this is something I would not purchase by myself. So it was great to have it for free and to test it out. And this is something I look forward to getting in the future. So flavor wise, this is unflavored creatine. So I can't do a review on flavor. Most creatines do come unflavored, but there are some out there that you can get with flavor. For me, they just do unflavored one, and you know, it's free, so I'm not complaining. So let's get into the supplement facts, and I'll tell you how it did throughout the last month. I'll be taking it. I took this one when I was working out and when I wasn't, just to have the creatine in my system every single day. Even on the rest days, I continue to take my creatine. So let's get into the supplement facts. Here we are getting 1 scoop serving of 8.1 grams. Now this one wasn't too bad when I threw it on the digital scale. It weighed about 7 grams. So you would have to just put 1.1 gram over. But remember, depending on what batch you get and the scooper that you get, you might have actually a flat level scoop, or you might have to add a little bit more. But it wasn't too much that I had to like weigh it out every single day. After a week, I already knew how much I had to add. It's like a little baby mountain over it, so it wasn't too much. Now we are getting 30 servings, basically a full month's worth of creatine. And now we get into the APT matrix here, and we are getting creatine monohydrate at 5 grams. We are getting some betaine anhydrous at 2.5 grams. We are getting some Loco ATP, which is a trademark name for ancient peach and apple fruit extract. And I believe this one says Melis Xtremis, and it is at 150 milligrams. Excuse me, I'm trying to stretch. Sorry about that, guys. And we are getting some Synactive at 50 milligrams. That's another trademark name. Now let's get into the absorption matrix. We are getting estrogen at 50 milligrams, and that's the whole label. Let's get into the experience on how this creatine worked, how I felt on it. So the first couple days, meaning the first 3 days, I wasn't really feeling too much of a difference. Now, when I did notice the difference was heading into the first week, meaning like day 6, day 7. I started feeling a little bit of more energy, especially on my rest days. So the way I took this one was the days that I did work out, I put this either in my amino or in my pre-workout for the day. And at first, I didn't really feel any changes for like the first couple days, meaning from day 1 to day 4. Heading into the first week of probably like day 7, I did feel a little change. And the reason why I say that is because on day 7, I did take a rest day, which I did work out 5 days prior to that, and I took 2 rest days because I needed some time off. So I did feel a little bit of a boost of energy. Now this one was a little bit different because like normal creatine, you don't really feel the effects, and with the added ATP in it and the Synactive, I felt like it gave me a little boost. Nothing like a pre-workout, nothing like coffee or anything like that, just like a little pick me up. And so when it came into the second and third week, like I started seeing some difference. I did start seeing some differences in how I was looking. My arms were a little bit more filled up. Like the creatine felt a little different. And when I started hitting that 1 month mark, I started feeling that energy, that little energy boost on my rest days, especially after I did like chest and arms or the days that I left the gym fatigued, and the next day I would still feel it. Like when you do legs and back together, that was something that I did feel the following day. And for me, this is something I would pick up again. Overall, the effects, you can't really put your finger on creatine and like all the ingredients, but I will say that it had a little bit of boost of energy, and the results were different from the regular creatine. I did feel a little bit fuller, which is not bad, because that means that I can, you know, hold off on when I would eat, which is something that for me is good because I'm trying to cut. And also when it came to how I looked in the mirror when I flexed, it was great as well. Now, this also could be the way that I switched my workouts. So when it comes to creatine, it's hard to say, but if you know your body, a little slight change over 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you're gonna notice it. So for me, all in all, I did feel a slight elevation in mood and a little energy with the Loco ATP. And also with this one, since it was unflavored, I was able to throw it in the amino, throw it in the pre-workout, or mix it with the fiber or whatever I was drinking that day. So I wouldn't have to decide where to throw it on. Overall, I'll give this a 10 out of 10 just because I like the ingredients that were in here. Something more than just creatine to help me throughout my workouts, throughout my rest days, throughout my whole time the last month, and me trying to get into shape to continue my journey in the weight loss and muscle building that I'm doing right now. So with that, guys, I don't have to say anything else, but I did finish it 100%. There's nothing in here. So with that, guys, I'll catch you in the next video.